Okay. For those of you that do not know, HST Studios, HST Game Studios, was the game studio that made SCP Fragmented Minds, which is a game we played on Steam yesterday and was released yesterday in early access for Chapter 1. Now, there's a little bit of drama going on because allegedly one of the former developers for HST Game Studios for Fragmented Minds, I guess the web developer or someone, had didn't really like something that was going on. And currently, I don't know if they've changed it right now. I saved these from earlier today, but earlier in this morning, if you went to the official website for HST Game Studios, you would go to this page here. Full disclosure, I haven't read a single word of this. I lied. I've read maybe 3 words. I read literally this for the thumbnail. That was it. I don't know anything. I realized like 5 minutes before the stream started, if this person who hacked this website is who I think it is, ATTG Studios or ATTG All the Time Gaming, this is a person we've talked to in Discord in the past. I haven't talked to him since like, I don't know, 2023 or something. It's been like years since I've talked to him. But if possible, I might be able to get him on in a Discord call to see if apparently what happened was he hijacked the website. He did a whole thing here. We're going to read this. And then later, he updated the website with proof, screenshots, receipts, and everything. We're going to go into all of this. And if possible, I'm just going to get in contact with him and see if he could jump in a Discord call and see what's going on. And then after that, if there are any developers in the chat from HST Studios that wants to talk about this, I totally understand if you don't. If no one wants to talk about it, I'm not forcing anybody to. But if anyone wants to give their side of the situation, then I think we do that. And then we figure out, it is what it is. I'm so down to talk about it from SCP Fragmented Minds. Perfect. Excellent. Am I mistaken in assuming that basically this is it? We have this. This is the original link, and then he updated it. It looks like he didn't update the text. He just added more screenshots. And then this is what the page used to look like. Hot Dad linked us to this just a little bit ago in chat. I guess this isn't properly loading. It's the Wayback Machine. That's how you could access older versions of websites. Definitely a few things are missing here. Let's just get the show on the road, shall we, chat? So, this website with the banner, we'll start at the top and work our way down. HST does not pay their devs. This is to formally notify all users that the website is currently under suspension and is out of HST control. Services will remain unavailable until full payment is received for past development work rendered. HST is not paid for any work that I have done ever since 2018 or credit for work I have done. TSMRE, aka Austin Harris. I don't know if this is like a dox or anything, if we should like mute this or whatever. TSMRE refuses to contact me or respond in any way. HST owes me over $1,800 USD and refuses to pay it. This website was paid for by me. Oh, the Steam page was paid for by me. Most dev work on SCP-FM from 2018 to 2021 was paid for by me. 2021, huh? When did the demo come out, chat? That was 22, right? Huh, interesting. I don't know about you. We have a video on the YouTube going over the demo. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if that's particularly an $1,800 demo, but interesting. Very, very interesting. For 3 years, 1,800 plus United States dollars of money gouged. HST has removed me from all of their Discord servers. Okay, you spelled their correctly up here. Wait, right? Yeah, there and there. Interesting. Anyway, all of their Discord servers and refuses to contact me. And then that's it. There's actually, hold on. Copyright 2022. Okay, dude. I mean, that's a little uncalled for. Scamming money, deplorable. The F word in my Christian drama coverage channel, Unbelievable. JD, hey, I've been working in Fragmented Minds for 4 years now as an artist, and I never saw this guy do a single thing during that time. Okay. So we'll get to that. I talked about this earlier, and the Fragmented Minds official channel is in here. So I don't know if that means that we'll be talking to TSMRE. Real quick, creative input. I can't say that name at all. I don't know if that's supposed to be short for TSMRE or something, but maybe we'll talk to them. Maybe we'll talk to ATTG. If this is the same ATTG, we'll see. It could be a complete coincidence, but I think I remember years ago getting introduced to Fragmented Minds from him. I think he was the guy that first mentioned it to me, which was interesting. So I think it's the same guy. Either way, that's all that was on this webpage at first. And then apparently, at like 9 or 10 or something, the page updated with proof below. So we're going to go over all this and we'll see. Yes, this is the same guy. This is the same All the Time Gaming that I knew from a few years ago. Very, very interesting. Also, if I'm not mistaken, All the Time Gaming rated us while we were playing the game yesterday with a party of 5 viewers. I could see it here. Very interesting. Again, we'll hit him up on Discord. Let me actually do that right now real quick before we get to the bottom of this proof page to see if he's even online and reading this, or if he's, I don't know, just flown to New Zealand or something. Hey, dude, long time no talk. Covering the SCP-FM drama on stream right now. You down to jump in a VC and talk about your side of things? All right, boom. We'll see. We'll see if this is the first ever official scpWyatt drama journalism interview in human history. His proof contradicts his story. Okay, let's get into this. Maybe. Hello? What's going on with my, what's going on here? Why can't I? There we go. Okay, proof below. Can we open these images? Excellent. So this is the first image. This is from Steam. It looks like it's an email. Yeah, it looks like a Yahoo email. The tax information you provided for HST Studios has been validated and received by Valve. Based on your tax information, the U.S. tax withholding rate to be applied on your U.S. sales is 0%. Okay, if you were in the process of filling out the digital paperwork necessary to become a Steamworks developer, you can return to the Steamworks developer site to continue. Yeah, I don't know what this has to do with anything. Maybe he made no money. I guess, I don't know what this is exactly referring to, but it looks like he did say earlier that he set up the Steam page for the game. So I guess this is proof. Oh, I just realized we skipped an image too. I guess this is proof that he did actually set up the Steam page. That's all we're doing right now. Oh, ATTG, I'm calling you. Okay, okay, ATTG. Before we jump into the call, I'll call you in just a second. I just want to get through everything. That way I'll have a couple questions for you when we jump in. And then we just go from there and everything. Then this is Squarespace proof from Squarespace that he owns the domain name. So so ATTG owns the domain name. Oh no. Do you guys Tismaray, do you own the domain name right now, or is it still in possession by ATTG? We own the domain. Yeah, it's ours. Okay, so you guys at some point he gave it to you, I suppose. Maybe we'll read about that. Who is it registered to? It says please review your domain contact information. I'm assuming if he set it up through ICANN and everything. I don't know. You would probably already know this, Hot Dad. You probably already looked into this, but he probably made the ICANN information private, so we can't figure out exactly who owns it. But okay, so he set up the registration in 2020, which I think is around the time when I think I first started hearing about Fragmented Minds, maybe. So that sounds about right. And then this, we don't have a date on this this Steam email. That's fine. We have, your key has been approved. This is 2019 SCP Fragmented Minds for beta testing. Wow. So this goes way far back. December 7th, 2019. Okay. 150 keys. Sheesh. You guys can afford one for me? Oh, come on, man. All right. And then the next one is it looks like a very cropped screenshot. I guess this is from today, from Tismaray. It's actually all just from Tismaray. Okay, so it's here. Then okay, this is a little bit disjointed. Anyway, Tismaray says when the website is reverted, I will. I have it up on my phone right now. Can you add me back to the site too? Are you reverting the changes or what? Also take that goofy Steam review down. It's not even calculated in the review score anyway. Okay, so I guess this is them talking today. Join the VC. Okay, I have more I can show. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to join the VC. That way we could get through this easier. I'm still waiting to send you $100. Okay, interesting. Or send you the 100. I didn't know if that's $100. Okay, let me make sure I don't accidentally leak anything. Okay, let's see. VC. Okay, we're going to jump into a VC. I'm going to mute this music here. There's going to be no music because I don't want to mess anything up with audio. So we're jumping in this right now. Yo, man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, dude?
So, sorry, I was gone for like 2 hours. I had a doctor's appointment.
No problem.
Worst day for a doctor's appointment.
That's true. Hopefully, all things considered, hopefully you're doing all right and you're not going to...
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good.
So a couple things that I didn't put on that website because it had too much personal information. That is a piano that I bought in Venomous, which was our audio director for maybe 2 to 4 years. He did all the way from when he was there before I started, I believe, to when the Fractured demo came out.
Okay, wait. This is the 100 that Tismaray's talking about?
No, this is a piano that I bought, assuming that I'll get reimbursed.
Wait, what piano? We haven't got. Maybe that's part of the later screenshots. We don't know anything about a piano.
I
yet.
didn't post that as the piano. No,
okay.
That's under other things of me paying for the other dev work. That's covered under that section.
Okay, are you watching my stream right now?
Yes, you're in the corner but muted, so it doesn't like loop back.
Okay, cool. Let me just get this down right here. Okay, just so that people joining the stream know who I'm talking to and everything. So let's just take this one screenshot at a time and everything, because if we got later screenshots about pianos and everything, I haven't gone there yet. Chad hasn't gone there yet. We're gonna boost ATTG. We could hardly hear him. Sorry. Okay, everyone's saying is way better. Okay, good, perfect.
He is threatening to sue me, by the way, as of I think about an hour ago.
He's suing? Okay. Oh, okay. Wow.
So
I'm sweating.
I also just put that on the website as well.
Oh, okay. So if we refresh.
Put that out. It might not, because your website might be cached. So
it might be a minute.
Oh no, he just took down the entire DNS.
Okay, yeah, because he was saying earlier, I'm not suing him. People are saying we could though. Okay, that's fine. Whoa. Okay, before we get to that, we gotta.
If you want, I can show you my entire DM history with him as well. Also, I found one of the contracts that I signed with him. Okay.
Before we get to that, let's cover this right here. So these screenshots, or this screenshot that I'm looking at right now, between I'm assuming his name is Tismaray.
That was today. Yeah.
But okay, that was today.
His name is Austin
Okay,
Harris.
well, okay, again, we don't need to dox anybody. Well, okay, we'll call him TS.
His name is in the credits.
Okay, fine. Austin then. I'll just say TS just to keep it simple, because then people know who we're talking about on screen. So TS is talking to you today, and it looks like he's willing to pay you 100. What's this 100 for exactly?
So my understanding, that was for the Steam page. Steam charges a direct deposit fee of $100 to put your game on Steam. Even if it's free, even if you don't publish, just to have a Steam app ID or at least a Steam developer account, you must pay $100.
Yeah. So you paid $100, and he's saying he's willing to pay you that money back.
Yeah, and he did.
He did. Okay, he did this morning.
While I was gone, he did send me $100 with the note of something along the lines of Steam page compensation.
Okay, good to know. Okay, fine. So then that's that. However, you're still looking for an extra $1,700 as of right now?
Approximately.
Okay.
I did the rough math. I can confirm at least $1,100 of stuff that he owes me, including Steam. So now 1,000 something.
Okay.
But then I'm also adding interest to it because they just didn't pay me for basically 6 years.
Okay, and that's all covered in these screenshots we're about to go over?
Not all of them, because I didn't get a chance to push them before they took down the website. I was planning on putting more up.
Okay.
As I went through my old emails with Google Domains or Google Workspace, Wix, Hell, they even made me buy. Didn't make me buy a 3D printer, but implied that I should get a 3D printer to 3D print models. And if you want, you can show them my camera.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I have
We got camera
3D prints of 939 of the old 939 model.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll get.
I also got a keycard printer that they made custom keycards a while ago. Oh, here. This was a really old keycard design that they had, and then this is like obviously my custom version one, and then it has this on the back, and they have an RFID chip in them, so you can actually tap them to stuff.
Ooh, interesting. Getting tracked by the government. Okay, cool. So Austin was telling you that you should buy.
It wasn't Austin. This was Cody Nolan. Austin doesn't work for the studio anymore. Cody doesn't work for the studio anymore. Austin took over. I don't know when. But Cody Nolan was the original. He's literally the reason why it's called HST Studios. His name used to be Hack Source Tech or HST.
Okay, so Austin, because see, Austin in chat is saying that he'd love to see the contracts. If they are real, he will gladly honor them. So it sounds like what happened was this Cody guy owned the studio, and then you were part of that old guard, and then at some point, I guess around 2022, Austin.
I don't know when exactly.
Okay,
Austin was there when I started.
Okay, but then eventually,
and then somehow he came to own it outright.
Okay, interesting. And then it seems like he's saying that he just didn't know there was a contract or anything. Maybe fell through the cracks or whatever. And you had a contract for all this stuff. That's what you're saying? Oh yeah, I see right here. Cody Nolan for HST Studios. Okay, so this is you transferring ownership. This email of the Steamworks group to Cody. Do you have the contracts at hand? That would you be?
I have one, which is a contract I actually have directly with TSMRE, which is I sent it to someone already.
Okay.
It is the name is Completed Marketing Agreement. I'm not going to show it fully because it has my old address. I'll turn on screen share.
Okay. Oh, you've got
desktop.
it. Yeah, just make sure you don't accidentally leak anything because, of course, this is live, so I don't want to.
Yeah, so no taking back.
Yeah.
So this is a old thing with where's the thing? So I can scroll up a little bit.
Could you zoom in a little bit too, just because it's a bit hard to see on screen?
So this is a old marketing agreement file that I found in my email. I forgot I had this. I was just searching it earlier today.
Okay. Is there any date or anything? Wait. Before you scroll up top.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't live there. It's nothing. August
8th, 2021. Okay. And then, so yeah, go ahead and show me what you wanted to show me.
Yeah. And then scope, because I was supposed to do marketing for them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Title, Fragmented Minds. Marketer will work on Fragmented Minds, make a video promotional content for project. Across platforms, Kickstarter campaign. They never actually made me do a lot of this, but I did set up the Twitch account for them, which they never asked for the passwords or email or anything for, or any sort of login information. So their Twitch account's still live. It still has their old logo. It still has the old everything because I just stopped touching it.
So you still have all of that. They don't have access to their Twitch account.
As far as I know, parties changing over time. Client agrees not to alter this agreement unless both parties are notified within writing.
Marketers fee include the following number of edit rounds per 10,000. These edits include the following components. What does that mean?
I have no goddamn clue.
Okay. Oh, that's a tip for contracts. Understand what they say. Client will be billed through an invoicing system per project at the completion of each project. The per project fees of the projects envisioned under this agreement are as follows: the Fragmented Minds Kickstarter,
and the main one. 1 month will be made following the client agrees. So this one is older than my original agreement with HST, with the original owner, Cody.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find the old one because his DMs are basically a landmine of random stuff and Steam keys.
Okay. So what does this, of the $1,800, does this, what does this entitle you to?
Maybe $20 max because it wasn't that much work. All I did was make a Twitch account.
Okay.
And set it up.
Okay, so then Client will be billed through an invoice system. So was there any agreed upon rate or amount or anything?
As far as I can tell, no.
Okay. So then there's, even for the $20, there's nothing. Was there like a DM saying, hey, we'll pay you $20 for this, or we'll pay you like.
Nothing like that. No.
Okay. So there's.
They left basically everything open.
Okay.
And also, more proof that I worked on FM. This is the old demo. I still had this. I never deleted it. This is the 939 model that I showed off. It breathes and moves. I believe I paid someone named Goonspoons for this.
Okay.
Or I paid Goonspoons for something. I don't remember what he did, but I remember I paid someone. And then if you play it, wrong one. I need to go.
Do you have any invoices for any of this?
No, I never really asked to get paid. I basically just said, "Hey, yeah, pay me when the game comes out."
I mean,
and then I didn't know the game was going to come out
for
8 years later.
The Goonspoon stuff, or like for anything like that, for stuff that you paid for.
I'm trying to find that.
Okay.
One of my first DMs with Hack was something about Goonspoons. I remember.
Okay, what a name.
So I think I can show this.
Okay. Yeah, be careful.
So this was
screen it through before, again. We don't want to accidentally bounce anything.
So I found this as of 2019 with Hack.
Oh, let me load this.
So this was when we were talking about 3D printing the models of 939.
And who's Hack? Hack is Cody? Cody. Okay.
Yeah, Hack is Cody.
Okay.
So this I just screenshotted just now. So this was when we were talking about 3D printing the 939 model.
Okay.
It cost me about $3 to $5 ish of filament because I'm using 2 different types of filament.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they cost now. I haven't printed these in years.
Okay.
And then we were talking like what we were going to charge for it and whatever.
How many of these did you end up printing? Other than the
I
one
have
you
a
showed
bin
me?
full of them.
A bin full. Okay.
I threw out a bunch of them because they either print fucked up or something. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. In front of me still.
Oh, I don't think I could see your webcam, but I'll take.
Yeah, my camera's not on.
Okay, yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Let me go grab them 1 second.
Okay. So for those of you just joining, we're talking to the ex-employee of.
I still have some of the fucked up ones.
Of the Fragmented Minds studio, HST Studio, talking about why he hijacked the website and everything. Apparently, it's over contract disputes for payments. He showed us one contract that didn't really have dollar amounts tied to it or anything.
Okay.
I've got a couple more questions to ask him though. I see what you guys are saying, by the way.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this one fucked up. So.
I'm gonna ask him all your guys' questions.
Not that much.
All right, let's see here. Okay, so we got some gamers right there. Would this, let's see, you've got the contract that you showed me from TS, and you're looking for the contract from Cody.
So Road Tread, Fried Egg, hacking a website. I didn't hack a website. I still owned access to the Wix account. Yeah. I just never logged in like 5 years because I assumed that they removed my access, and I just tried logging in literally this morning, and it let me in.
Technically,
it still said I owned it.
This is something that very often freelance web developers will do. I know quite a few of them that do this, where if this is a different scenario than what happened, but let's say you do contract work for Fiverr or something, you make a website for someone, and then they don't end up paying you. Very often, a lot of web devs have what are called kill switches or time bombs for websites that say this guy didn't pay me, blah blah blah, and it's gone to court of law. Yeah, I
didn't do any of that.
That's gone to court.
All I did was like
the legal thing. I don't know exactly how legal or illegal it is, but it wasn't the same as just he hacked the server mainframe and bypassed the firewall. He didn't really do that.
So I didn't hack anything. All I did was I logged into an old Wix account that I still had full admin on. I still have admin on it right now. Just it's not redirecting to the domain anymore because they terminated the domain page.
Yeah. So we would need this contract with Cody. Does that contract with Cody cover what you just showed me, the 3D printing and the models and everything at the very least?
We didn't even know we were going to do 3D printing, so I don't think it talks about that.
Okay.
What is this? That's a door file. Uh,
I know a guy that did that. He had it set
oh, I
each day.
completely forgot.
I'll tell you guys
Remember
later.
a couple years ago when Discord had a store page where like, you could make games on Discord directly.
Yeah, I think I
You
recall
could
that.
yeah. I also set that up for them, but Discord itself took like all of that stuff offline years ago.
Okay, did that cost you anything?
I don't really think that much at least.
Okay.
I really couldn't tell. Oh, I found the ones with key cards. So
The
this
contracts?
is
Or are these more images?
no, just more images of Hack sending me the key cards and me referencing an unknown channel that I don't have access to anymore.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I found this. I sent you a photo.
All right, let's see this. Okay, so these are more images. Property. Okay. Okay, so this would be for Hack. This would be for Cody. So,
Yeah.
okay. You want to just go over some more of these images here? I just want to
Yeah,
get a little more context
go
for
ahead.
everything. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, first of all, everyone in HST is amazing. I love all of them. It just Austin doesn't respond to DMs, doesn't really check DMs. Like I message him almost at least once a week for like 6 to 8 weeks to get reinvited to the dev Discord server. After I talked, hey, I didn't get paid. I would like to get paid. And this is like December 4th or 8th or something.
okay.
Something somewhere around that range. And then they banned me off that Discord and said, hey, we'll reinvite you in a little bit, just calm down or whatever. And then I asked, hey, it's been a week, can I get reinvited? Oh, okay, wait 20 days or 2 weeks or something. Sure. Then I asked in a little bit longer, still nothing.
Okay. Okay, well we could get into that. Let me just see here. So this is an email you've transferred. What I'm looking at here on stream is this is an email from Steam saying that you transferred ownership of the Steamworks group, basically the company on Steam, to Cody. That's what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the demo, that's the FM. I don't know why Steam formatted it like that. Like it's
Yeah,
weird
it's
as hell.
yeah, email formatting.
It's
It's
form.
weird. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, okay, and then so this next one. This is from TSNU. Again, I'm assuming this is today. It says timestamp today,
Yeah.
10:40 a.m.
Everything that says today is today.
Okay, okay, okay. Good to know. Okay, so then
I just don't have like I don't have a plugin that says like the date and time or whatever because I don't use Better Discord or
yeah,
Vencord or whatever like that.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, okay. So when he's saying Hack here, he's referring to Cody. So like Hack didn't
Yeah.
have a choice, neither did I. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
what's he referring to here on Hack didn't give us a choice? What's the choice here?
because they were talking about a website for a while, so I went ahead and talked with Hack and I made a website without I think TS really knowing. I paid for it. I assumed I would pay for it. I don't assume I would get reimbursed after this. I gave both TS and Hack full admin permissions. They could basically do whatever they want with the website and design it how they want.
Okay.
And they basically have been updating that website, and that's the one that I basically just kicked TS out of and took.
Okay, so you set up the Wix and everything. You set it up without even asking them. That's what he's saying, basically.
That's what he says. Yes.
Okay, okay, and then so you're part of that 1,800 is sort of development time on your end for this website.
I paid $300 for 3 years with I think Google domains or Wix or something. Google domains no longer exists.
Yeah, yeah.
So it got transferred to Squarespace, which is why I have that Squarespace email.
That makes sense. And then
yeah,
so that $300. Okay, and then that was part of the Wix website hosting.
I think that was like Wix saying like, hey, you want premium package or whatever because the website's still set in premium. It still has premium everything, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see, does it?
And so they never.
Yeah, it does.
Did you guys have a meeting about like, hey, by the way, I just purchased this website, or I want to purchase this website, or
I did tell them. I don't remember what date or what time or anything like that. It was like back in 2020.
Okay.
When the website originally came back online, but I told them either before, like, hey, I'm going to buy the website, or after, and then they never really said, oh, you're going to get paid or anything about money or whatever. They're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Never saying don't fucking do it or wait or anything like that. But
Okay.
yeah.
So you feel maybe you're a little put up by it or anything
Misled.
like. Okay, I
maybe.
see. Do we have can you find screenshots of you telling them this way back then that you're going to set this up?
They banned me from the dev Discord, and that's where most of this was discussed.
Oh, it was in the Discord. It was,
and also, and that Discord was like purged and wiped, and like channels were deleted and re-added when they basically remade the team back in 2022.
Okay.
I tried getting a bunch of that stuff a while ago, and I just couldn't, either didn't have access to the channels or it wasn't there.
Okay.
When was he paying for the website and domains? From, I think the first 3 years I was paying for the website and domain, so that maybe ended 2021, 2022-ish.
Okay, so you're thinking of this $1,800. I just want to break this down just for people in chat that don't know, breaking down the pizza here. So 300-ish was let's just say 300.
They're saying your webs. Your
my webcam. Yeah. All right, let's just move this over here. Boom. Okay, so 300 for let's say web hosting, and then another. What was that? 100 for 100 for the Steam page.
Steam page or
paid.
Steam direct deposit or direct deposit fee, they call it, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so that's 400. Let's just really quickly break down this 1,800. What would you say is the this other 1,400?
I would say the biggest portion of that, some of that is just interest because the money devalued over time and they didn't pay me when I could have spent it in the past. So I was going to calculate maybe 10% interest, something like that.
Okay, so then what are the other purchases that you've got on your mind here?
So I paid Venomous. Well, I didn't pay him. I bought Venomous a $212.90 something cents MIDI keyboard.
Okay.
That he still uses, and if I contact him, he'll most likely confirm that because I still have his address in my Amazon account, but I'm no way leaking that without his permission.
Yeah, of course. And who's Venomous exactly? Was he a music?
He was their music / audio director or audio person that they had for the Fractured demo and maybe some of the early stuff.
Okay, and so Cody or Austin wanted you to buy this, or was this something you just did on your own dime?
I believe that Cody said, "Hey, yeah, if you can get this for him, it'll be great. We can use he can make more music or something along those lines."
Okay, and this, I'm assuming this message was probably in the developer Discord. That was
100%. I know that one was because he sent me a link to the piano he wanted in the Discord. I remember that.
Okay, but you are saying if we could get in contact with Venomous would be able to back up that.
Yeah,
Cody...
he would say, "Yeah, I bought him a piano," and Cody said, "Okay," or something along those lines.
Okay.
Hell, I can give you his Discord if you want.
And was the idea that the company would pay for this keyboard?
That was my understanding, at least. Yes.
Okay, I see. And this has nothing to do with Austin, the current owner of HST Studios.
No, he was in the Discord. He was active, but I don't think he really had any input on this.
Okay. Where's Cody in all this? Is he contactable, or has he like fled?
I have no idea. He basically just like. Apparently, TS had to sue him to get the rest of the money for FM.
Oh, is this true? TS, SCP Fragmented Minds in chat. Is it
something about that?
I'm just wondering if we could get Cody in here, and if Cody could be like, "Yeah, this is all my bad. I totally forgot to pay him, and the Discord's DMs got wiped, and my bad. Gee, let's just pay him."
I don't know how that fully happened, but something along the lines of Hacks doesn't work anymore, and Austin sued them.
Okay.
Something like that.
Let's see. I did have to initiate something with that. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so it seems like this Cody individual maybe is a sort of nexus of badness, not only for you but also for Austin. It seems like you guys might be in the same boat on that. Okay, so then
because a lot of these original decisions came from Cody. Austin, not gonna lie. I don't hate him. I don't love him. I just wish he responds more and wouldn't ghost me.
Okay. So your big gripe is that he sort of ghosted you over this, over all this.
Not not just in that, but in general. Like, hey, I've asked him for maybe 2 years now. Hey, what do you want me to work on? What do you want me to work on?
Okay.
Never gives me access to a GitHub repo. Never gives me access to push or test anything. Never tells me, hey, we want this exact thing. Maybe the closest that they have is like, hey, work on multiplayer. Okay, what about multiplayer? Co-op versus what models am I using? What level am I going to use? These are questions that I had in my head, and they never really answered.
Okay. Interesting. So not really a lot of communication on what to do. This is just a side question.
This was in like 2023, 2024.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
I was wanting to do more work,
okay.
but they didn't really make me do anything since 2022.
On just real quick, back on the website domain, do you know who it's currently registered to? It's not still registered to you. Is it registered to Austin or someone at HST?
So it's registered to the Google Workspace account that I created for Austin.
Okay.
Which I no longer have access to. It's Austin something at HSTstudios.com.
Okay. Okay.
Something along those lines.
All right. My resident Leet Epic Hacksaw Hot Dad in the chat just wanted that question answered. Okay. So then for the rest of this money, we've got so far $613. Ignoring the interest for now, what other payments or purchases? You said also the 3D printed stuff. How much do you think?
The printer itself, I didn't own before they wanted me to get to print stuff, so I went out of my way and bought that. I don't know what 3D printer it is, but gauging, it was a double extruder 3D printer.
Okay.
That was big enough to print multiple models at a time. I would say somewhere in the thousands of dollars. I wasn't even counting that, but we can count that if you want.
Well, let's just for the 1800. I just want to know where this number came from. So then, but you were saying that the stuff that you printed was towards
maybe like $5 each, and I have like 2, 4, 6, 8 still with me.
Okay.
And God knows how many I threw out because they either fucked up or got lost to time.
Okay, so then total you probably spent, if it's $5 a pop, maybe you printed like, how much you think you printed? Like 20, 30,
I would say
600?
I would say 50.
50?
I would say 50.
Okay, so that's
like
what?
That. Because I remember having like a photo of just like a bunch on my desk as they were printing.
Okay, so then about 250 for 3D printed stuff. So then that's about 850. Are there any other, we're still missing like about $1,000. What are some big things here?
I would say, I don't know how, I wanted to go into my PayPal account and see how much I spent in Goon Spoons, but for whatever reason, I can't access anything past 3 years ago on PayPal. It says like, So I would guess, I'm trying to find the bank record, like on my actual bank account, but that wouldn't tell me who it is going to necessarily or what it was. But I'm guessing at least like $100, maybe $200, because I know it was something that Cody couldn't cover at that moment.
Okay, so maybe about $200 for 3D models. So then, about in total, 3D models. So like about $1,000 of raw stuff, and then you're saying
plus I got a keycard printer.
I
purchased a.
How much was that?
God, if I know. The keycards themselves are like $50 for like 200 to 300 that I have. I still have some of them.
Okay, two or 300. So we'll round it to like 250. You think?
For the keycards themselves, not the printer.
Oh my God. Okay, how much was the printer? Was that also in the 1800?
I would say maybe 2 to. Okay, I think I actually know what website I purchased the printer from. 1 second, I have it bookmarked, I think. Keycard printer layout. It was this website sucks. Printer. Oh, never mind. The keycards themselves were $289 exactly, plus tax, plus shipping, which I don't know what would be.
Okay, so I'll say about 300, and then Okay, so we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $1,400 plus all this stuff. So, excluding the printer, this is basically, let's say around $400 interest. So,
yeah, it was like 480 something euros interest.
Okay, so then
I used a shitty calculator.
Okay, so this is basically where you feel that this $1,800 is coming from. Again, minus this $100 that was already paid for, and you feel that the $300 for web hosting, the $213 for the MIDI keyboard, $250.
There was also, I think, like $60 a month for maybe 6 to 8 months for Google Workspace users, because each user is like $8 to $12 depending on how much storage you give them, or at least they were. Something along the line. There was one account for me, because I owned that. One account for Austin, one account for Cody, and then I think one admin account. So each one of those is like $12.
Oh, okay, $60 total.
Each, yeah, 60 total.
Per month, you said?
Yeah, per month. It's $48 per month.
Okay.
I did math. Because I don't want to lie and say, hey, it's maybe more or maybe less.
Yeah, okay.
I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's something along the lines of $8 to $12 per person per month.
Okay.
And that was like for 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months. Okay, so then that's
and that's, if it's 6 months, then that's $288.
$280. Okay, we'll say $280. Okay, so these numbers, so yeah, that rounds up to about $1,800. So you feel that under your contract, that this was all stuff that would be able to be under the umbrella of marketing specialist or marketing director, and that you paid for out of pocket with the idea that you would be compensated by the company at some point down the line for all these purchases. And then that day came and went, and the game came out, and you heard nothing, and it was total radio silence. And then just earlier this morning, you basically changed the website to say, hey, they still haven't paid me, and now we're here. That's basically the summary of everything?
Yeah, something around that. I'm trying to find the earlier contract from like 2018.
Okay, yeah, because that to me, I'm going to be honest, the contract that we saw earlier was is basically after a bunch of this. Yeah, and it didn't really have much that could be held to it. Yeah. So without that contract, it feels like, it feels like there may have just been, as they say, a failure to communicate. It seems like this Cody guy kind of didn't really care that other people were paying for things, and it sounds like other people also had a problem with this Cody guy. And it seems
I do agree that I think TS got screwed by Cody a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So then
I don't know what happened between them or why he left or whatever. It might be personal, it might be business. I don't know.
Okay. Let me go through the rest of these screenshots to make sure we're not missing anything. You changed the Squarespace domain. Okay. This is TS from today. I'm trying to pay you for the Steam page, and you're updating the website. So
the changes to the Squarespace domain was him actually trying to get into my Squarespace account and trying to remove me from it.
Okay, so this was this today? Looks like 10.
Yeah, that was like today, because in the top corner,
it
was 1 hour. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I kept that in the photo.
Okay, so I see they're trying to get you off the website. He says trying to pay you for the Steam page. Change it. Let me pay you for it. You could come back to the servers. And then this is you. So make a full announcement to all the server members. I'm not a hacker. I'm not giving you anything until I get my amount in full. You have been proven to be untrustworthy. And then this is you to TS. So you're saying he was proven to be untrustworthy. What always pushed me aside since Hack left. Hack again was Cody. And you always say that Hack is reasonable. I changed my mind. I want the full amount, $300 for the Wix site. Oh, I asked you for all these things, and you basically broke it down here. Okay, that's fine. $300 for the Wix site, plus the Google domain, $100 for Steam, $300 for old models. Okay, so we had $200, but you said $300 for old models. That's fine. MIDI keyboard, plus more that I'm still adding up. And then he says, I don't have much money personally right now, and this is all really Hack's fault. So what I said earlier, it seems like TS would probably agree with me. I'll send you $400 right now. He ended up sending you $100, right?
So there's an addition to that screenshot that I was about to post in the website, but I didn't know it was taken down.
Okay.
I will send that to you right now because apparently I can't post it to the website. Wyatt post. Yeah, that's the addition.
Okay, let's see
Unless
here.
he terminated that for. Yeah, no, he hasn't deleted that from my DMs still.
Okay, so he says, let's see. I don't have much money right now. Okay, yeah, so he'll pay you $400, remove the Steam review, and change it all back. I don't know what the hell Hack ever promised you, but that's the most I can do. Yeah, so it sounds like he's trying to pay you out of his own pocket right now. Because, of course,
Yeah.
even though they've probably made some money with the game coming out as Steam works.
I did the math. They've made at least $1,000.
Okay, well, good for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they obviously haven't been paid by Steam yet, so he can't really give it to you right now.
It takes like a month.
Okay, so then he
like 30 days
says,
after.
so he says, okay, this is clearly extortion. Actually, I'll send you 100 for the Steam page because you actually really did pay for that, but everything else you think you owed is untrue. All right, since your claims have been pretty much totally debunked. People are telling me to sue you for libel and slander. Libel's written, slander spoken. Technically libel, but right now, I don't know if this would be considered slander. But yeah, technically libel and slander. I don't want you to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want you to take your webpage down. However, based on what you have on there, I absolutely could take it down in the next hour, or I will start the process. Okay, so that's what he said. That was 1:58 p.m. I mean, it's 1:02 right now, but CST. Okay, so yeah, that was a little bit ago. Okay, so he did end up sending you the $100. So that's that. And then this last screenshot, again, I'm just trying to get these out of the way. So he was going to pay you $400, and then he changed his mind, viewing it in his eyes that it was you trying to extort him and then just write off on all this Cody stuff. And so he changed it to $100, and he did end up paying you. And
he did pay me. In all fairness, that is in my PayPal, which I do have.
Okay, good. So then, okay, so please review your domain contact information. This is a screenshot from earlier, and then this is that. Okay, so
and the registration date is right on there.
Yeah.
I was registered.
We had looked at that earlier. Let me bring that back up. Yeah, October 9th, 2020. Okay, so that's just about everything on the website, and then you showed me all the other screenshots you have. Is there anything else you have?
I'm trying to find more, but I do have a bunch of from Google domains about me purchasing the website, which
okay. Well, I don't think that's in contest. Yeah. We don't really need to dig in all that. Okay, I'll tell you what. I think right now it seems like Austin agrees. He said earlier in chat, if you can find a contract between you and Cody that basically covers this.
Do you want to know the worst thing? My old Discord account was deleted. The old Discord account had the contract in it. So my first DM with Hack is from 2019 on my new account. So unless Hack gets back to me and finds my old account, then I think we're screwed.
And I'm screwed. Probably won't happen because it seems like Hack doesn't like anybody and nobody likes Hack and all that stuff.
I like Hack, just lack of communication.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So there's no way to find this contract. Probably. Let's see. I was gonna say I think it would make sense for you to try to find that contract to show this, because I did want to talk to Austin and get his side of the story and everything. Obviously, just to be fully, non-partisan and both sides and all that stuff. Is there anything you could probably dig up and find? Because I'm just going to be completely real with you.
Yeah, if I can't find that contract, yeah.
Yeah, there's really not much here, my guy.
Yeah.
Did you print it out? Did you save a copy of it anywhere?
I know they used either what is it? I use it DocuSign or some program like that. So it wasn't just a download and re-upload. I'm trying to find it in my email. Okay.
If you could find that, I want to jump into a call with Austin right now and then get his side of everything, and then just let me know if you could find anything, any evidence of that or anything like that. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Sounds good, man. I'll hopefully hear back from you very shortly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, chat. So, what are you guys thinking so far? Austin, you able to jump on in? Let me blast a little bit of a palate cleanser before we jump into this next one. We need $100 to pay. Sounds fishy. Ain't no way, can't wait. Okay, good. So I just sent you a friend request on Discord. If you could accept that, then we could just jump on in. I think the MIDI keyboard should be accounted for by the old audio director. I think it, unless we see any other DMs, it does seem like the audio director, if the audio director assumed that somebody else was going to pay for it, then yeah. But in general, if you think about it, if the guy's using that MIDI keyboard for other stuff like personal projects or just other projects in general, then yeah, he should probably pay for it. I'm going to be completely honest. It sounds like, I mean, again, I'm going to hold off full reservations on everything until the very end, but it sounds like hold on, is this just the same message? Okay, it is. It sounds like that he's just sort of generally disgruntled by the situation that he found himself in. I mean, I'm going to be honest, $1,800 is no small amount of money, you know? I'm not going to say I completely understand him, but anyway, we're going to jump into a call right now with TSMR. Let me just turn on streamer mode again, just real quick before we get 8,000 pings. Okay, good. Are you ready to jump on in? Here, let me just actually DM you. Okay. Excellent. Let's jump on in here, chat. Yo, my dude, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Let me just turn this music off, turn you up. All right, excellent. Okay. How's it going? It's, sounds like it's been a wild day for you so far.
It's going well, yeah. No, it's definitely my first drama stream for the game, so it's very interesting.
Yeah.
I always knew I'd be in one of these. I always knew it.
Well, there you go. Welcome. There's a first day for everything, I suppose. So, let's see. I mean, where do you want to start with all this? I don't really know where to start on all this. I'm going to be completely honest.
I can start from like the beginning, because like the saga of like the LLCs and stuff that have been registered by Cody way back when and between now are actually different. So when we started the game back in like, we're not the game, but like when we started the LLC back in 2019, I think, it was under a different LLC name than now, or actually it was under a completely different LLC, which Cody owned, like completely. It was his, and he was just kind of like the owner of everything for that. And as far as I was aware, he ended up canceling it for some reason in, I think, 2020.
This was Cody?
Yeah, this was Cody. So he canceled that LLC in like 2020.
Okay, and was this under HST Studios or was it under a different name?
I think it was under the same name, but I'm not sure. I to this day, I still have no idea why he did that.
Okay.
Because we had to like pay for a bunch of like new stuff to get the new one, which was really weird that he did that. But I don't think he actually signed like anything with like really anybody under that LLC. So when I originally like took over from him back in 2023, right after the Kickstarter demo, and for those wondering, the reason that he's not here anymore is because after we ended the Kickstarter demo and like, you know, like we're like, oh no, we have to like actually make the game. He ended up deciding that he wanted to move on because he didn't feel like he could get the level of quality that we wanted from like, you know, what people were expecting and stuff like that. So he wanted to move on from the project. So
okay,
he did. And it was, you know, it was relatively amicable. In there though, when we said we had to like kind of start like the litigation with him a little bit, but that was just over like a computer that we bought for him with company money, and we had a contract that he was going to pay it back. He ended up just ghosting me about it one day, and then just kind of like stopped paying for it after he left. So.
How much was this? How much money are we talking here?
It was one of those brand new RTX 4090 desktops. So it's about $4,500 from Origin.
Damn. This was in 2020, so this would probably be like a.
This is 2023.
Oh wow.
This is right. This was right after the Kickstarter.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so
that was right before he left. So
$4,300.
Oh my god. Got a new PC, not on his dime, and left.
Okay, I see. And then he basically made you guys foot the bill for that. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, he just tried to like just not pay for it. But we had a contract with them, and so I just kind of went to courts, got a little thing, and he ended up paying for it. So that ended up nicely. So he did end up paying for it. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So he ended up
took a little nudging.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he started up a studio, got a bunch of money from Kickstarter funding, felt he couldn't live up to the quality and expectation, ended up giving himself a nice $43 PC, and then left, and then had to be sort of strong-armed into paying it back.
Yeah, so I had to start like just basically all the paperwork for like an actual small claims court lawsuit because it was under 10,000.
Okay, and this was settled. It didn't end up like going to court and like judges.
Yeah, I didn't actually do anything with it.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, when he left, I don't know like what contracts he had with people. I don't think he really had any because he really never made any with people or anything. And Aaron, I know you're a nice guy and you're very passionate about things. So it's like,
yeah,
waiting till the day after early access to like do this, you know, and like we have all these eyes on the game.
I did end up. I totally forgot to ask him because we were streaming the game yesterday, and he ended up raiding me while we were streaming, and it didn't seem like he had any ill will yesterday. So this was kind of confusing when I found out this was him that did all this. I was like, wait, but we were playing the game just yesterday. He seemed like he was doing just fine. Did this?
Very passionate, dude. Very passionate. But yeah, no, sometimes, you know, things happen. But yeah, no, like I didn't see any contracts or anything about any of this stuff. I just like, I look in the Discord today at like, I think it was like 9 a.m. or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that he changed the web page and I was like, oh god, here we go. So I had to go fight with Squarespace and change the DNS stuff on our end. So because we do have it. So I changed some of the DNS stuff so it wouldn't redirect there. It's gonna have to redirect to the Steam page. So that's just what I have it set as.
Okay, interesting.
You wanna send me that formatting though that I did for it, Aaron? Please do, because I really like that. It was really nice.
Oh, for this for the old version of the website. I think this is.
I spent so long on that.
Oh, you made this.
Yeah,
this
I set up the formatting for it.
Oh, so interesting.
I quite like that.
Yeah,
I did like it.
Okay, so then, do you feel like if you and Aaron is all the time gaming, if you guys basically just hashed it out in DMs, it sounds like his biggest thing was that you weren't really getting back to him on a lot of stuff. Is that true? Was he trying to reach out to you and you just never got back to him on things?
What happened? So this, interestingly enough, I don't want to call it like an outburst because I feel like that's insensitive, but like sometimes he'll just kind of like do these things, or he'll just like kind of knee jerk post things, and in our development server, he just straight up accused us of not paying people, and I was like, bruh.
When was this? Was this just?
This is a while ago. So I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? And so I got rid of him out of the server because I was like, what? Like, I was like, you're in a timeout. What are you doing?
Okay, so this.
And that was that.
Okay, so that's when he was first kicked out of the server.
Yeah, so I kicked him out of the server, and he just kept asking me like every single day about it. So I just kind of started like, you know, just pushing it off. I muted that Discord DM, just kind of pushed it off a little bit, let him take his time.
Okay.
But in all truth, in all seriousness, he hasn't been doing anything on the game. And I'm not trying to say this like, you know, he's like a terrible person, like he's useless or whatever, but we haven't had him do anything on the game ever since that tech demo we launched back in like 2020.
Mm-hmm.
He's been asking to do stuff, but we just don't like have anything for him. We have no contracts with him. I just wanted to keep him around because like, honestly, he's a nice dude most of the time, you know, so today might be a small exception, but most of the time he's a nice dude. And I just wanted to keep him around because like, you know,
yeah,
he's been with us for a long time. I've known him for a long time. Nice guy.
That's good. I briefly talked with him a bit back in about, I think 2020 or 2021. He helped me set up some secret lab servers, and he was back then. He was pretty cool, pretty chill. So that's all the interaction I've had with him, and it seems like just talking with him now, definitely. I mean, you know, it definitely seems like he's a bit, you know, miffed about the whole money situation. It looks like he's added you and I think, to a group chat. Would you be down with jumping into a VC with him, all three of us, and maybe just sort of hashing this out?
You want to have like a group therapy session?
Maybe just
group therapy on stream.
If you don't want to, and if he doesn't want to, that's totally fine. I don't want to pressure anyone into this, but it could be like, it could just be a conversation handles this whole thing, you know?
Yeah, before we do that, I would love to do group therapy on a drama stream. That's like, you know, get checked out the bucket list. But
yeah, you want
before we do that, I do want to make some things clear.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Because yeah, we just barely, him and I were talking for a while. You and I just started talking. Go ahead and give us your side.
Now, I'd like to point out that he didn't provide any and I'm not saying this like, Iron, I love you, but you didn't provide like any proof at all for these claims. Like no contracts, no nothing. So it's like, come on, dude, what are you doing? But yeah, didn't provide any evidence.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but he didn't really provide any evidence at all. Like if he did though, I would gladly pay him because I did look and no, he did actually totally pay for the Steam page. Like that was, and like, yeah. I mean, we didn't agree to like reimburse him for that one, but like, I did see that, yes, like he literally paid for it. So I just sent the money.
Okay.
And you've responded earlier.
So
not done all this, but you know.
So then just to be clear, you would, if he was able to find proof of this contract with Cody, that Cody said, you know, what all of this stuff, if you buy it, we'll gladly pay for it, blah, blah, blah. If what he's saying is true on that, would you would be totally fine with reimbursing him for that stuff, for anything that previous contract covers?
I mean, that marketing contract was a mess. I didn't write that, by the way. You could see that the address on that was his name. So that was not me. Yeah, that was my email, but I did not write that contract. That thing was a mess. Yeah,
he mentioned that that was some sort of second contract, but he's talking about how I think in 2019 or 2020 he had signed a contract with Cody about, and this seems to be where all of this allegation is coming from, that this stuff would sort of fall under the umbrella of that first contract of web hosting and purchasing stuff and everything like that. If there's a contract where it's like definitively Cody said that he would pay for this, would you still honor that where it'd come out from the company dime, basically?
Yeah, like if I saw the contract that he signed with Cody and like it actually was written in a way where it made sense.
Yeah, of course.
Knowing that his contracts, I don't know, they're a bit questionable, but yeah, if it actually made sense and it was like a legitimate like thing, then yeah, like I would have no problems doing that. But he said he couldn't find it, and I'm sure that if I ask Cody, he's not going to give it to me. So
that's rough. And it seems like, I mean, maybe he could ask Cody and Cody would be able to give it to him, but it seems like other than that, there's probably not many people that's able to contact him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cody seems to be it seems like he's sort of somehow in the nexus of all of this drama, both on your end and on his end. Does that sort of stack up to Cody, or does it seem like totally random that Cody would ask or would be fine with all these purchases and everything?
Knowing him, because I used to like harp on him for like getting people to like actually sign contracts and stuff. Because like when you're actually when you're starting out like an indie game or like any like kind of like volunteer project, like obviously there's the potential that it could turn into something like a lot bigger. So like kind of getting those expectations set up front is extremely important.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like harping on him like for that earlier. Like early on, I was like, get contracts with people, like make sure like their expectations are in line. Because like if something happens and you know like your game goes into early access and people like it, like they'll start like, you know, like asking you for money randomly.
Yeah.
But yeah, weird timing. But yeah, that'll happen. And so it's like, you got to get those contracts up front. And I was constantly telling him to do that. And I don't think he did, but I also don't see where he promised anything either. So it's like really hard to prove it. Well, pretty much impossible in this case. But ironically, his account got like hacked too way back when, and so we started calling him "My account gets hacked" Source Tech, because you know that I think the account that he would have said anything to Aaron is also just completely nuked. So
interesting
for both of them too. So it's like kind of proving it is like impossible.
Yeah, unless someone saved. He mentioned ATTG mentioned that this was created via DocuSign. There may be a backup of this if it does exist somewhere, right?
Yeah, like we use I think it's called EverSign now. So we haven't used I don't think I've ever used DocuSign, but yeah, if it was on DocuSign, then it would definitely still exist.
Okay, interesting.
Probably. They'd have to know the email that was originally created with though, or at least Cody would.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have any further questions. Let me check. Chat, do you guys have anything that you want to ask Cody before we do the patented drama stream group therapy session and everything? Or are we all good? Oh, I do have another DM. Let me quickly read this while chat responds here. Let's see. It seems like, why is it critical to know who the domain is currently signed to? I feel like that is being left out. A website defacement can be considered a criminal offense under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, CFAA, in the United States, which allows for legal action against individuals who intentionally access a computer system without authorization and cause damage, including defacing a site. Depending on the severity of the defamation and the jurisdiction, potential legal consequences could include fines, imprisonment, or both. Okay, yeah. So there's just some question as to who legally owns the domain for HST Studios right now. Is it you or the company? Yeah,
the company owns it. That's how I was able to change it today to point it different.
Okay.
It's supposed to redirect to the Steam page, but that wasn't going to happen for like a day. And I don't want people like looking at it and being like, oh my God, they're pieces of garbage. They don't pay anyone.
Yeah, so you just brought the site. Yeah, it takes, for some reason, it always takes forever for websites like Squarespace to redirect domains and stuff. It's super annoying. Okay, interesting. It looks like, let's see, what's your favorite pizza topping? Someone in chat wants to know.
Mine?
Yeah.
My favorite pizza topping, probably like, you know those like little sausage ball things that they have on them?
Sausage?
Those are so good. Yes. Yeah, little sausage things are so good.
Great, that's fantastic. Okay, good. It seems like we've definitely reached the very bottom of the barrel of important questions. All right, you want to, again, you don't have to. I don't want to try to feel like I'm pressuring anybody into this, but would you be fine jumping into a VC with ATTG and seeing if you guys could just sort of hash it out right now? Because honestly, I feel like everyone can agree. It seems like he said he loves everyone at the studio. Even his opinion of yours isn't too marred in negative opinion, and he doesn't want the game to fail. It seems like we may be able to just sort of find a way to defuse this whole situation instead of getting it super out of control and people start suing each other and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, for the record, I don't want to sue him at all. And I don't want him to go to jail or anything for like defacing a website or whatever.
Okay, good to know.
Like, you know, I didn't want to do that. What I do want people to take away from this stream, though, before we do group drama session, like therapy thing, we're not scam artists. So post this on Twitter or Reddit or whatever. Take the clip. Clip it. We're not scam artists. We do pay people. You should absolutely go buy the game in early access.
There you go. Good.
It's on right now. You might as well. And yeah, we don't scam people. It's not true. There was no evidence or anything provided. Make sure you get the game though and leave a positive Steam review.
Okay. Good to know. You got that, chat. You better every one of you, purchase the game before the stream ends, or I will be banning you. Let me check to see what's in the group chat. I agree. You pay people and are not scam artists. Okay, good. So he agrees with that. Excellent. Good.
Chat, we did it. We did it, chat.
Excellent. Okay, so then I'm gonna end the call here, and then I'm gonna start a call in the group chat, and then I think both of you guys could just join. That sound good?
Yeah, I'll start the group therapy.
Okay,
you gotta change the title.
The
title of the stream.
I think he made the group, so he'll have to do it. But yeah, okay, that sounds good. Group therapy. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm dropping. All right, chat. Group therapy time. Let's do this. Oh, someone else started the call.
Hello,
gentlemen.
This is not how my day was supposed to go.
Neither was this. I wasn't planning on doing this. I talked to one of my friends a couple days ago about hey, I paid for the thing and they're coming out soon, and they got in my head.
You should not take their advice in the future on things.
So TS, I love you. I love Hack. Everyone at HST is an amazing person. Granted, I don't know a lot of them since a bunch of them are new. I think part of it is Hack was shit at contracts or keeping records of any sort. And yes, I searched. Do you know what his email would be? Hack's
his
email.
Old one.
Either just DM them to me privately. So
I have to look.
Yeah,
because a new one now.
The only one that I can find is that one. I searched DocuSign, EverSign, and then I searched your email address that I have in my logs. And then Cody's at HST Studios email in my email, and I can't find anything.
No,
but it would most likely predate all that, and I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I looked earlier on Zoda Sun and I didn't see anything either. Because I want to make sure I wasn't like tweaking out and missing
like
something.
I agree that like none of this should happen. I don't really even want to get paid for most of it. It's more of just I don't know how I feel about it in general. And yes, I can see some people think that I'm an extortionist. Maybe just the Steam money and maybe the Wix payment for 3 years that I paid for. Because I believe you have you can see that yourself that I paid for that for 3 years. Or if I go on the Wix website, I can see that I paid for that for 3 years.
Yeah, I need to see like because that whole thing was like
the Wix thing was like
you and Cody, yeah. Because I had no part of that. I was like, what? Whenever it was even
I don't know where to see like how you pay for this website on Wix. I can see how to accept payments or stuff that, but I don't know where to see like past subscription stuff.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I didn't see anything.
I have no idea. Because I can see the current subscription that you currently have. I can't see the past one, which I don't know. I'm 100% willing to undo everything and give you everything back. I never deleted any of the assets, by the way. So just restore from backup.
Please, I want my format so bad.
And yes, I made sure before I did anything that you could restore it. And just because I'm not an ass, I don't want to permanently harm you guys in any way. I love Fragmented. I played it. It's an amazing game. I love the old demo. I love the new demo. I love the old grappling hook where you could swing around and throw things or throw yourself. All of that was great. And I don't know how this got so screwed. I think a lot of it is just hacks, poor communication on everyone's part, and not really understanding who is going to pay for what and when. Or how much.
Yeah, without the contracts, it's like really hard to say.
Yeah. Especially, I didn't know Hack's account got deleted. I remember it got hacked, but I didn't know it got deleted.
No, I got hacked ages ago. But yeah, without having the DMs, the contracts, receipts, invoices, or like anything. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, what the hell does he want? How much was it money? With like $1,400, $1,800 bucks?
1,800, yeah. But
yeah, $1,800 bucks. I was like, oh.
But you're saying now, minus the 100 already paid for, if they cover the 300-ish for Wix,
if they just cover the Wix payments,
you're
Wix
totally
payments
fine.
and the domain registration, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hell, I'm fine if they just give me fucking credit in the game for time, and I still do. I would love to work for you guys and do more work. It's just lack of communication. You ghosting my DMs constantly, not just in the past 3 weeks or 2 months since the meltdown in the dev server, but in general. Like, you don't really respond.
And I wanted to let you have your time to like think. And then you had your time to think, and then you did this. So I probably shouldn't let you do that. But yeah. It happens.
So then it seems like the conclusion is if both parties agree, he gets paid for the $300 and everyone kisses and makes out. I mean, kisses and makes up.
I'm sorry, what?
300. I think I just said it seems like quite possibly you're fine, Austin, with covering the 300 for the Wix website. And until ATTG is able to, maybe if he could possibly find this other contract for from Cody and everything, then he'd be fine with the $300 payment, and then we're kind of just even Steven from there. Is that basically what I'm getting?
Yeah, if he has the Wix receipt or whatever for like originally paying for it,
I'm trying to find it, but under their their subscription package managed plan, it only shows the current one, which is I can see the invoice for the current one, but I can't see the past ones. And
yeah, because you've been paying it for a while on our account. So yeah, if you find the original receipt, like just tell me it.
Yeah, there should be a billing history somewhere. Okay.
Somewhere.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, like I looked.
Fair enough. So then, and then he's gonna, for all this as well, he's gonna restore the website to the previous version, so it's the actual website and everything prior to all the changes and everything, right? That's what That's what he said. Well, I think he's looking for the payment page
right now. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the website.
Yeah, I think it looks great. And then you said you mainly worked on the development for the website, I guess recently in the last few years.
Oh yeah, no, I did all the stuff for it. The format's kind of garbage because Wix kind of is terrible. I would not recommend Wix, by the way, because they, let it get defaced by people. I mean, what? No, but
well, I've tried using Wix in the past. They're kind of they're okay, but they're very, WordPress is a pretty good template for a lot of websites.
Well, Squarespace is useless too, because I was like messaging them today about the DNS thing, and they're just like, oh, it'll be a while. I was like, great.
Yeah.
Because IGP is supposed to make a video soon, and I was like, oh, if people go to that and they see it, they're gonna be like, oh, these guys are like assholes. They don't pay anybody. Like, oh no.
So I just restored the website to what it was. It's gonna take a minute for it to finish.
Great.
I think I need to restore the DNS thing.
Yeah, so when he restores the website, you'll have to restore the DNS pointer back to the website, which might take up to a day to propagate. Usually 24 hours or so.
Wix is saying that I can't fully restore it because some settings have to be reapplied. The SEO settings and website settings mostly.
Oh, my SEO works so hard on that.
Oh.
Shut up.
Hold on a second. Well, man, did I just leak something? Oh, okay, never mind. All right, sorry, that was nothing else. Okay, so then it sounds like there should be a payment history somewhere in Wix. Worst case scenario, you could just log into Chase Bank or Wells Fargo or whatever and find the old payments for the last few years. You're gonna then send it.
I did ask my bank for like everything for the from the past 6 years, every PayPal purchase, every Wix, everything, Google domains, all that stuff. And no, I'm not putting an IP grabber on the website. What the fuck is wrong with you? That is a crime.
All right, that's good to know. Okay, good. So then you'll send that over to Austin. Austin will pay that back and everything, and we're basically all good here and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do want to bring up one point.
Yes.
Do you remember how I used to be called the Bank of HST?
Probably.
That refers to the fact of I believe I paid for a lot of the development work, and I think a lot of the original devs can corroborate that.
I know I did, and I actually have PayPal receipts for that one.
Yeah, I know you paid for some stuff. I know Cody paid for some stuff. I know I paid for some stuff. I don't know who paid for most of it, but yeah. First ever drama to end in the day. Yes.
I just read that too. Okay, fantastic. So then it sounds like if both sides agree, Austin, you agree?
I do agree.
Okay, yeah. And then ATTG, you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, excellent. I think that's about it. Thank you, gentlemen.
One more thing.
Oh, one more thing. Yes.
One more thing. We're going to be streaming development on the game today at some point. We postponed it for the drama stream because you always gotta give
drama.
You gotta postpone for the drama stream.
True.
We stream it over on the SB Fragmented Minds YouTube channel. You should definitely check it out. It's gonna be me and two other guys hopefully going over it. So
awesome. You guys gonna be doing the whole demo, dev commentary, and everything?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the dev commentary demo and stuff. And yeah, the pizza topping was super important.
Oh hell yeah, that sounds great.
What about pizza toppings?
Oh yeah, ATTG. What's your favorite pizza topping? Don't ask why.
What type of pizza?
Your favorite type of pizza?
Chicago deep dish. Then just a shit ton of pepperoni.
Oh, you guys are so similar. He said sausage. He said sausage balls. It's basically like you guys are brothers.
If you get a gluten-free pizza in Chicago, for a deep dish, there's no bread. It's literally just a giant thing of sausage as the crust, and then I just add pepperoni on top. It's basically a sauce sandwich.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, gentlemen, I'll leave you two to it then. Take it easy, both of you. I love you.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Great. There we go, chat. First ever drama to end in a day. Listen, that's just what happens when it's what happens when you hire a speedrunner to cover drama. Okay? I just speedrun the drama. It's that simple. Wow. Well, okay. What do you guys think about all of this? This is gonna be fun to edit. Yeah, let me end the recording right now and send it to you, Nemo.